We saw division of numbers by Nikhilam Navata Charamam Dashata and its verification by Bijang. Now let us see the derivation of this method as given by Shankaracharya Sri Bharti Krishna Tirath Ji Maharaj. Let us observe some divisions. We'll divide some numbers by the same divisor 9 by splitting the dividend into two, left and right part for quotient and remainder. If you observe, the first digit of the dividend becomes the quotient and the sum of two digits, that is, the first digit which is taken down as it is and the next digit in the dividend becomes the remainder. So mechanically we can take the first digit of the quotient and the remainder is obtained by adding this digit to the second digit of the dividend. Observe other remaining divisions also. Here 6 added to the next digit 1 gives me remainder 7. And if you notice, all the divisions are correct. That is, the quotient and the remainders are correct. Let us extend it to the 3-digit numbers. If you notice, the remainder and sum of digits are still the same, and by taking first digit down mechanically and adding it to the second digit of the dividend, we get the second digit of the quotient. And by adding it to the third digit of the dividend, we get the remainder. So our method works similarly for even the 3-digit numbers. Let us observe the bigger numbers for this kind of division. We have separated the division so that we get only a single digit in the remainder. Again, for bigger numbers also, we are able to get the quotient and the remainder correctly. Now observe few more cases. You can observe that the remainder is equal to the divisor, or in some cases the remainder is more than the divisor. But this should not be the case. Now for such cases, you can redivide the remainder and carry the quotient over to the quotient column and retain the final remainder in the remainder column. As you can see, this works and gives me the correct answers. So whenever I get a remainder greater than 9, I do this. You can even divide the remainders which are greater than the divisor by consequent final division using the same method as we did previously. And you get the answers correctly. Let us observe one more example with bigger numbers. As you can see, when I get a bigger remainder, I can divide it again by the divisor and get my final answer. Let us divide by the divisor other than 9. If you observe, we don't get the remainder by adding the first digit of the dividend to the second digit of the dividend. For divisor 8, we need to add twice the first digit of the dividend. Similarly, for 7, we need to add thrice the first digit of the dividend. If you observe 6, I need to add 4 times the first digit of the dividend to get the remainder. This indicates that we have to multiply the quotient digit by the complement of the divisor. This suggests Nikhilam. Let us try our method on bigger divisions, getting the Nikhilam of the divisor and getting the quotient and remainder as done previously. This method works best on bigger numbers near the base as divisors, since its Nikhilam would be smaller. Again, there is no subtraction involved, only single digit by single digit multiplication is required, and at no stage you are required to multiply more than 9 by 9. So this is the derivation of Nikhilam method.